Hey everyone, hope you're doing great. Thanks for tuning into SoCal Exotics. Today's video is a review of the 2015 Audi R8. I recently saw some clips of some podcaster on social media saying the R8 isn't even a supercar. So what better time to review it than now, prove that it's a supercar and share my thoughts on it and why I think it's a steal in today's market. This is the second R8 I've driven. After the first time, I've always liked them, but it never really stuck out to me as being an all-time great. They look pretty good, the engine is amazing, but it never really seemed special to me at the time, or like in the last decade. But nowadays we're getting the same platforms on supercars. It's all hybrid V8 engines, so I can say I honestly miss this V10. And after driving it all day, I kind of fell in love with it all over again. This car was bought for $100,000. And it made me question if this is the best entry-level supercar. This one is special because of its Valvetronic F1 exhaust. And I'm really picky when it comes to exhaust. I know Austin from Valvetronic, he's a friend. But this isn't a plug, he didn't pay me to say this is the best. I asked him actually for this car specifically because when I first heard it, it sounded like a 5.0 even firing V10. And I've heard every exhaust pretty much, from the bigger companies like Larini, IPE, to custom shops like R1 and Gintani. I've never really heard any that gives it that high-end howl. The exhaust really transforms the 5.2 liter V10 in this thing to scream more like the older Gallardo. So let me show you guys what I'm on about here and get this thing started. All right, so this one's a convertible, so we got the window down here so that we can really experience this exhaust. So Audi started this car with a 4.2 liter V8. And then in 2007, they upgraded that to a V10. It was a slightly modified version of the Gallardo's V10. This is the third generation with the Huracan's V10. And actually 70% of this car is a Huracan. The drivetrain, the DCT system, the traction control, everything is pretty much identical to the Huracan. So take a listen to this Valvetronic exhaust here, especially when you get it about to 6,000 RPM, you really understand how it sounds like an old 5.0 Gallardo. Sounds absolutely fantastic. This system is only $5,000. This system does not have headers. I mean, I think for what I just heard and for the overall performance of an Audi R8, I mean, this is essentially a Huracan. It's very tight. I've been with this car all day in the canyons, and there's another video that I have here without me talking, just raw GoPro footage. But this car handles amazingly. For 100 grand, you're not really gonna find much better performance. You can get an older Gallardo. I don't think the Gallardos have better performance than these. These have dual clutch transmissions, and the suspension is just so much tighter on these. You can wait a little bit longer, save up, get a GT3. I will obviously say that a GT3 is a lot more nimble than this, but this has a different feel. I mean, you're in an all-wheel drive car here, so I think for 100 grand, especially with this exhaust for 5, it's really a budget supercar here. And it's the best entry-level supercar I think money can buy right now. I mean, it just sounds amazing. I personally have not heard a better exhaust for the Huracan R8 platform. Cars nowadays do not have this kind of soul. okay? Everything on the market is a V8 twin turbo with a little bit of battery. The Temme Mario, you know, pretty much took over the V10 on Lamborghini's side. And with the R8 now dead, they're gonna bring on a new R8, and it's gonna have the same drivetrain as the Temme Mario. So you're gonna have a V8 hybrid battery powered car. And I would just rather have a howling V10. I think most people would rather have this. You are not gonna get that sound with a twin turbo V8. And I think that's the problem with most cars nowadays. Obviously emissions has a lot to do with it, but it really takes the soul out of these cars. There's a lot of creature comforts in this car. You got a cup holder that I didn't know that it had. And the navigation system's amazing. It feels a little bit more comfortable than a Lamborghini, but I don't like the shifter, I'll tell you that much, but I do like the steering wheel. I mean, I usually am very picky with steering wheels. I love the steering wheel, but I love that V10 the most. That makes it worth every dollar. So overall, I just think that with the sound that this car makes, with this exhaust, and with the performance that it has, a dual clutch transmission, 600 horsepower, I think it's a bargain for 100 grand. I think if you can get yourself one, you should. Get yourself this exhaust. And I really enjoyed having this car for the day. I think it really wowed me just in terms of how it feels overall and how it makes me feel driving it. So it's a lot of emotion, and I think that's what a lot of cars lack today. So I just want to thank you guys for listening to my thoughts on this car. If you guys like this kind of content, I will always be shooting cars the normal way that I always shoot them. As you guys see before, there's the GoPro videos first, and then the outside videos, so that you know, this car from the outside, so you guys can enjoy that sound. And then if I'm able to get a car and able to do this, I will review them like this if you guys are interested, and if you guys like this kind of content. So let me know if I should keep going, and yeah, let me know what you think about this exhaust. Cheers.